it's Jess Natanya. So today, I know you're like, what the fuck? No magazine wall? No magazine wall. I love it in this space. This, has the possibility of being the permanent recording space. However, it's still gonna be the chill zone. Anywho, that's not what this video is about. I would just want to go ahead and get it out the way. So let's go ahead and jump into the video. I got my first tattoo when I was 16 years old, and I got it on my back left shoulder. I was so nervous, y'all. No joke, freaking the fuck out. But I was like, I have to do it though. Like, I want it so bad. I kept like talking to my mom, and she was like, okay, so you're serious. So, your 16th birthday, you better have something, and I need to see it and I need to approve it. I decided on who I wanted to tattoo me by just personality. When I first walked in, there was this guy, and he just didn't seem welcoming. He didn't seem warm, almost like loopy. Like, I don't know if she was still drunk from the night before. I was like, okay, not you either. That I will say, that is number one on my list. Make sure you trust your tattoo artist. Make sure that you're comfortable with them. Make sure that there's some sort of personal connection. I see this freaking guy with all these piercings, and he has tattoos like neck, arms, and I'm just like, and little things on his face where I'm like, oh my gosh, like, the other people look boring as fuck. I immediately look at my mom and I'm like, oh my God. Like, as the conversation keeps going, I'm telling him what I want. He was like, I do art, okay? I do crack, okay? Like, I'm not, and I was alarmed at first when he said he did crack. I want you to do this tattoo for me. So I show him, and he's talking about, like, what I just explained. Like, this is just not me. Like, I have to put my touch on it. So he absolutely did. I fucking loved it from the moment he was done. He starts up the gun, and he's real clean. 2, make sure your tattoo artist is clean. Make sure your tattoo artist is using brand new needles. Make sure he's putting down that cream to make sure, when your skin starts breaking, it's able to heal. 3, when the tattoo artist does the stencil, please be honest. This is going on your body, yours, permanently. If you are not okay with something, you need to be like, I want to switch that a little bit. I want to change that around. He explained it to me the first time on how it works. Each artist has things that make them different. Each artist has little, like, signatures in their work. Now, I'm not saying write their name on you. I'm saying little things like, my guy, shading. His thing is color. His thing is making it bigger than what it is. Mainly, he's a big person on, like, no pussy shit. Like, go ahead and do that shit straight out. He's like about to start tattooing, and I'm like, holy shit, like, I'm really about to shit myself. Like, oh my God. Like, and I'm looking at my mom, I'm freaking out low key, and she's just like, calm down, like, relax, I'm here. And she's holding my hand. And then as he starts tattooing, I'm like, this does not hurt at all. I've been freaking out for no reason. And she's like, I told you. I'm just like, what the fuck? With these YouTube reviews, bro, like, this is another reason why I'm glad I'm actually doing this video. Because watching these YouTube videos and seeing how people be saying tattoos hurt so bad. Oh my God, I was cringing. Oh, it hurts so bad. Oh my God, I bled. This tattoo did not hurt whatsoever. Like, at some parts, it like tickled. I was like, oh shit, that's the only reason why I was moving. The best way to describe it, it's not painful, it's not hurtful, it's not stinging, it's annoying. So my second tattoo I got when I was 17. Now this time we decided to just make it an annual thing, and that's kind of how I have as many tattoos as I have. So we walk in and we're like, hi. It was the same fucking cornball ass dude from the beginning that I did not want to touch my body. I was like, hey, Joker in the shop today. And he was like, oh, Joker no longer works here. nearly fucking shit myself. I was really just like, oh my God, like, I have to find him. Like, we have to find him. So we walk out, like, and the dude's like, oh, well, you know, any of us can, like, do, no. I immediately get on my phone, and I knew his Instagram, so he gave it to me, you know, the first time we met. So I get on, and I'm like, Joker, what the fuck is up? Like, where the fuck are you? We just came to Electric Octopus. You're not there. He's like, calm down. This is the new place. Rush over there, and we're like, you need to start letting people know this. Like, I trust you now. I don't want anybody else doing my tattoos. I immediately tell him, I want a phoenix on my thigh, and I want my Maya Angelou quote. And he was like, why Maya Angelou? I'm in love with her poetry in itself. So her little quotes, and you know, she was just a really wise woman. R.I.P. She was just a really wise woman. And she said something that resonated with me, and it still does. And I'm actually made it my high school, my yearbook quote. And it's, we may encounter many defeats, but we must not be defeated. And I could go on all day about what that means to me, but that's kind of too sap right now. So we'll just talk about my phoenix. So this is my phoenix. I'm in love. And when I got this tattoo, boy, you couldn't tell me shit. Like, dresses, skirts, all that shit during the winter. The fuck, a hoe never gets cold. You seen it. I fucking love it. I forgot what number I'm on. Do not move, okay? If you're getting a fucking tattoo. If you're getting a tattoo, you know the shit, it's a needle. This shit is permanent. Do not fuck around with your life like that. He got a fucking needle with ink in it in his hand. And if it come out fucked up, be the main one fucking upset. No. Anytime I'm in the chair, I'm just like, still as fuck, just like that, because you ain't finna catch me slipping. Now, you don't want to go in and get something just drawn on you and then tattooed over. You know, that's not really taking your time. They not really taking their time. They don't really give a fuck how this comes out. That's wrong. He has a way of giving me exactly what I want, exact detail I want. But he like plays music. He'll talk to me. We talk about everything. Music. We'll talk about politics. We'll talk about school, how we feel about the education system. That also helps it. Again, just being personable. All right, so moving on. I got this baby. It's my owl. When I turned 18. And why did I get an owl, you say? Because owl stand for wisdom, and I just felt like turning 18 was the perfect time to get a fucking owl. And yeah, of course he added on his little touches, like different things in there that, again, like shading, like he really makes it like come to life for me. So with this one tickled like a bitch. A bitch was like, because I'm laying on my back, so I'm like I'm dipping my chest down. Like, hold on, like, you know when people see you and you're like, oh my God, like I wonder if they can tell that I'm nervous. Like, it was that. Like, I wonder if he can tell that like I'm moving. Like, because I felt like I was doing like this the whole time. But it came out great, so apparently I wasn't doing too much. Thank God. On to the last one. My beautiful dream catcher that I got on this arm. I'm gonna put a better picture up. I just like seeing it in the light. Like, it looks so fucking pretty. I am a simple dream catcher. I went back and I was like, this is what I want. And he's just like after all this time, bitch, you gonna bring me something like this? So I was just like, I know you gonna spruce it up, you gonna do your own little take on it. I just want you to see, like, you know, my idea. My dream catcher. And I actually got my granddaddy's name the same day, so people can stop like looking at me crazy. This is my granddaddy's name. A lot of times I wear shirts that only see, like, where they only see Ray, so it's kind of like, but it definitely says Barry Ray. Old ass name, so now you know it is not no nigga or nothing like that. Like, so as he's doing this one, and these actually took 2 days. It is basically just writing. So this one was nothing, and pain level nothing. Don't listen to what people tell you about inner bicep tattoos, because I was genuinely like freaking out. Like, I have to get my granddaddy's name it was just really important to me. Like, and everyone on YouTube is saying that the shit is like the worst place to get a tattoo. Now, this may be true for maybe, I don't know if it's for skinny people. I got a lot of fat here, so I don't know. Maybe that helped. Then he was like, all right, we're done. I'm like, what the fuck? And of course I looked, so I'm like, this shit happened way too fast. Like, wait a fucking minute. I was like, oh my God. And it came out like exactly like how I wanted it. Like, I fucking love it. I fucking love it. And people are probably wondering, like, why did you get that crazy ass font?
I didn't really do a good job on explaining why the font is the way it is, but when my granddad was alive, he had a real hard time with writing. Like, he had the sloppiest handwriting ever. So I just had to get it that way.
And the reason this has got to be one of my most like prized tattoos. Like, I love that man so much. My granddaddy actually passed away. It's my way of having him with me every day. So also it's just symbolic to me in a way, like that it was the easiest tattoo to get. Now this motherfucker, oh my God. So the first day I was getting irritated. He really like was putting in work on this tattoo. Like this shit took a minute. My skin starts like fighting against the ink, and he was just like, I can't. He's like, I can't finish. Once it starts rejecting it, anything can happen. He was like, so I just want to go ahead and stop before it messes up permanently, and it'll mess up the tattoo. So I'm just like, okay, you know what? That's all you gotta say. So we dip out, and my mom was with me every single time, except for the next day. I actually got one of my homegirls to come with me to get it finished. I couldn't shower that night, like, because I had to keep the wrap on. And if I would have took it off and let it breathe and put ointment on and did all that shit, the shit would have started trying to heal. And he explained to me before I left, you do not want that because it's going to be hella more painful than the first time. If I would have to rank them, the most painless to the most painful, Very Ray, my anchor, the Phoenix, the dream catcher, this shit, woo. So now I'm going to talk about a little bit of tattoo care. Making sure you shower, because there is a lot of leftover ink, a lot of dried blood left over. You want to get that off. That is not cute. That is not fun. And apply, I know people who apply Vaseline. I myself personally apply A&D ointment. It actually works the best for me. There is another one. I'm going to put a picture of it to make sure I get the name right. If I get the name wrong, I'm sorry. Again, that's why I'm putting the picture. It's like, but I think the name is like Alpha 4 or Alka-4, Elsa 4, some shit. I know it ends in 4 though. It gotta end in 4. And you cover the entire area. Now you do not want to put like a whole gunky glop on your dent, like scooping it like how I do conditioner. Step 3 would be, I know people who wrap it. I actually wrapped and covered most of mine. The only ones I didn't was my last 2. I feel like there was no need. If I'm giving good advice, I would definitely say wrap them. Also give them time to breathe. You kind of just gotta balance it out a little bit. Step 4 is kind of tough. When that shit starts to peel, it's fucking itching. And it's like, if you like picking scabs, that I'm sorry, I do. That will fuck you up. I've known people to pick it and it actually fucked up some shit. Like, it opened up a whole can of worms with the ink, and I read a lot of horror stories, as you can see. What I used to do sometimes, actually, when it starts itching, I would just put more ointment on it. Keep it moisturized is the goal. Do your own research and make sure you're doing your own tattoo care. Do not just take anything for face value. Please like this video. Comment down below if you would like to share your tattoo experience or your tattoo advice. Be my guest. I would love to read them. And subscribe to my channel. I have more heat coming for y'all soon. And I'll see y'all later.